What's up people from the internet? Today I'm putting EDM aside. I know, it's heartbreaking. Today I have something really cool that I wanted to show you guys, and I think it's one of the coolest things I've produced in a while, and I really mean that. So let's jump right into it. Before this video begins, I want to give a quick shout out to the Nash Bayok for winning my latest competition again. This is crazy. How did he do it? Well, the audience picked him as the winner of the competition live. So great job, Dinesh. Will he stay the undefeated champion of my competitions? We will see. Anyway, his links are in the description down below. Go subscribe to him on YouTube and follow him on Spotify. Now, let's go begin with my epic video. So we have our project here, and you can see how it's called. It's called Movie, and you've probably read the title and seen the thumbnail and thought, hey, I wanna see that. So yeah, I made something cinematic or something. How do we call it? Cinematic, and basically what it is I try to make film music. Like what you would see in Marvel films or Star Wars films, like those hyped trailers, you know? So what I did is I started off with a very mysterious piano with a lot of reverb, and sounds like this. Very cool, very mysterious, and I like to do those little bling, like it's handmade, but I just draw. I just did those myself. Those little bling, like it's a little bit more. It gets more effect into it, and then when that is finished, it goes into this nice. Like reversed impact, and then yeah, swoosh. And I layered that with another cymbal, and I gave it a lot of reverb, and then I did this impact. And then we go in a little bit more like how do you call it? A little bit more powerful, a little bit more epic. So I took the chords and I put it like strings, just basic strings. And I layered that with a church organ. And I used a lot of stereoizer, chorus, and yeah, I had to do it. I had to use the effect spacer for the first time. I thought, you know, I'd just give it a chance, and I cut it off the low frequencies for it. So together it sounds like this. Very cool. Then I made a little melody. Very simple melody, and I used another string from Direct Wave and layered that with another string, and then compressed it a little bit, a lot of reverb and some chorus to make it sound more big and not alone. Then I layered that with a French horn. basically a little bit of the same. I put a lot of reverb on it, some distortion, some yeah, boosted the high frequencies, a compressor, and another chorus. So together it sounds like this. Very cool. Then just a simple ambience. Not very special. And a sub bass. With a lot of slide. For some more ambience, I use this piano and I just place those notes down, and I did so much reverb on it, so it gives that like white effect, and it sounds like this. It's very little but also very big. It's just very big and in the background and more mysterious, so yeah, it works very well. Now we have the piano. And then everything together. Very cool. So now we go to the very big part. The part with the most impact, you know, the part we need to remember. I did that by when these high notes are playing, there's a little silence, and then we have this. And that basically plays through the whole, I don't know how to call it, if I need to call it a drop or just the chorus. We basically repeat this this thing here, and I put it like here. But then I layered it with this. So it's a little bit more bigger than before. So when we layered everything, including these effects, it makes it very big. I went crazy with the drums, like you can see here. These are all impacts and swooshes and very big drums. So what I did is I first started off with repeating these impacts, and it sounds like this. And then I just layered some more impacts into it, like, and then the crash, and again, and then again. So that already sounds kind of big. Some little switches like this. And that just repeats through the whole thing. Now, I also added more of these reverse cymbals and also something with a lot of low end. So it gives more impact on the next, like, and I think that's really cool. And yeah, you basically get like everything together. It's like this. It already sounds so cinematic, and it's not even that much. And if we add more elements like this, it sounds pretty big. But now we're gonna add some more like impacts and swooshes. And now we use impacts for more drums. So what I did is I used some pretty heavy impacts, and I pitched them around, so it's like a tom fill, like boom, boom, boom. You can hear that really well in this. And then again, just some fills. And then more. And then more. Yeah, that's basically it for the drums. So the drums are pretty impressive and everything, and it needs to be big. So only with the drums it sounds pretty epic. This is already pretty cool. So now we go into the more like melodic part. I repeated the ambience piano. Yeah, it just repeats throughout the whole chorus drop thing. I played a little bit with the strings. So now it sounds like this. And I layered that again with the church organ. Then I layered that with a choir. So what I did is a lot of reverb, boosting the high frequencies, and a lot of chorus. But I added another choir, and those choirs and strings and everything, it's all stock from direct wave, from orchestra. And it's pretty sick what you can do with it. So yeah, I added another choir. And boosted the high frequencies and reverb and chorus. So when you layer them, it's got more bigger vibes. You got ooh and ah, and the articulation of everything sounds pretty sick. So if you layer that with the strings and church organ, pretty sick. But now we add the same ambience. Pretty basic stuff. And then we go to this. I added a horn. A lot of compressor, some distortion, just like clipping distortion, and reverb, and of course the FX spacer. Wow. Only with that, it sounded a little bit like it doesn't add enough power. So what I did is I added a bass and made made it sound more growly. Growl. Mental breakdown. I added this bass, and it gives this very nice low, and I give up. This is a sound. It's very aggressive, I know, but when you layer it with the French with the brass, it gives a bigger impact, and that's very cool. So now we just add an arpeggio. It sounds like this. Pretty sick, just a lot of reverb on it and a little bit of processing. Now we add a sub bass, and this sub bass, it's very important because yeah, if you're in a cinema, like you're just like this, and you're eating your popcorn, and then suddenly like a lot of bass noises, and it sounds pretty sick. So what I did is I slided these notes like an octave, like these high notes. I just slided them. It sounds like this. And that's pretty cool. Now for the final touch, for the chorus drop, we add a little bit of what I like to do, this. And it's like a it's a choir, or it's called choir ooh, and it's from the orchestra section of Direct Wave. Some distortion, a lot of low pass, a lot of reverb, and a little bit of processing for like the EQ, and it adds a lot of character to everything. Now to finish off everything, we just, for the second section, we just copy this, the melody that we used. And then to finish everything, we add a little bit of that very big and very serious impact. So it's very cool, and I know, like those Hans Zimmer type of things, it's not in D. I'm sorry, I did not write this in D. Okay, so you have to live with it. I'm gonna just show you the final result. That was the video. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it, and maybe you subscribed during the video. Maybe you've become a channel member, and that's very helpful if you want to support me. There's nothing more to say. Please watch these videos. Goodbye.